Hi, I'm Pete Secor, and I'm here in the capture hood test area of Evergreen Telemetry to announce a new product, a revolutionary product that performs a duct traverse automatically. It's a machine that automatically performs a duct traverse. So typically with a duct traverse, you're going to have a foil probe like this or a pitot tube like this. You're going to mark the depth locations, and you're going to insert it through a hole in the duct and make a measurement at each of those locations to come up with an average velocity. This is a machine. It's portable, it's battery operated, it's got a motor in it that drives a shaft to the appropriate locations and makes a measurement at those locations and calculates the average velocity and the CFM and does it exactly the same way every time. And I'm going to introduce the design team that invented this patent-pending product, Mark, V, and Doug. Mark is going to show you more about the motor itself. V is going to demonstrate the user interface. Mark?
Hi everybody, my name is Mark McNair. I'm one of the mechanical engineers here at Evergreen. So as you can see, we have our unit currently mounted to the duct. We've designed it with a few things in mind. One of them was reliability, ruggedness, and aesthetics. And it's definitely a game changer for the industry. We've designed it to be extremely accurate, way more accurate than the industry currently requires. One of the greatest features we added to this latest revision is actually the extension of the battery life. We decided to swap our stepper motor for a DC-driven worm gear, and by doing so, we no longer have to hold power. There's no longer a holding current to run the unit. And doing that expedited our battery life probably tenfold. On top of all that, one important feature too is the ability to change out the probe length. So as you guys will start doing bigger and smaller ducts, we can have different sizes, and it's very easy. You'll see this in a different video, how to actually swap those probes out and incorporate that into your current measurement cycle.
We pair the device up with the sensor and connect it into the app that we will be releasing soon. You connect your duct, you configure your duct size, you determine whether you're going to want to do equal area, log Chevy-Chev, or log linear. You can select a shape, whether it's round or square, and the size, and the amount of points that you wish to take. And then as you take your readings, it will fill out the graph here, and then you could export a report to a spreadsheet.
Okay. I had to do thousands and thousands and thousands of duct traverses in order to make sure that the capture hoods would match an NIST result. And so here I was taping the probe, making sure that it was perfectly vertical in the vertical axis, making sure that it was perfectly horizontal in the horizontal axis, and comparing 2 out of 3, taking the 2 that were the closest in order to get consistent results. I sure wish I had this machine then, because every result will be perfectly consistent with the next results. Not only can this machine be used to test a duct one time to get an individual result, but you can leave it in place, and if a technician is working in a particular area and making adjustments in that area over the next hours or days, he can program the tablet computer to get a traverse result every 5 minutes, every hour. And so as he's doing his job and going about balancing the building, he has a real-time awareness of how much air is flowing past that point in the duct. So thank you very much for your interest in Evergreen Telemetry, and we appreciate your business.